Hey guys, welcome to Singapore. So I'm on a very mini trip here to check out the blockchain developments in Singapore. So in this special episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about what's happening on the markets because guess what? It's going a little bit down today. But I'm also going to talk about the developments here. So I actually did something very interesting, which is I just walked up to a few projects and just checked out their offices. Got a little sense of what's going on and what's really happening in blockchain space in Singapore. So going to talk about that in the video, and of course everything covered here is my personal opinion and not financial advice. So let's talk about the markets first. So we're definitely in the red today. We have around 5% drop in the whole market overall. It seems like, yet again, it seems to be the case where when the cryptocurrencies dip, all the coins seem to be dipping at the same time. So we have these jokes where it's like, oh, why bother diversifying then when everything just falls on the same tracks? And this has been ongoing for some time. We have this overall bear mentality, and this is really emphasized if you look at Reddit/cryptocurrency, where there's a lot of people attacking coins and being generally down about the market. So it seems to be just an issue with market sentiment and not cascading into the prices. Now, there is a shimmer of light though. So today I visited quite a lot of the blockchain projects, quite secretly, just walking up to the offices, seeing what they're doing, and they're around. And one of the interesting things is this discrepancy, because we think that blockchain projects are huge, but in fact, it's very much in the startup mode right now. So why the market isn't so good is about expectations. So it's been a year since a lot of ICOs were launched, and well, people expect results. People expect a lot of people using decentralized applications, dApps, and for a whole ecosystem to form up. Currently, we still don't have a killer app yet. We don't have a Facebook. We don't have an Instagram or a Twitter at this current point where millions upon millions of people are joining per day and using an application. Even though we're kind of promised with different kind of groundbreaking, decentralized, democratic applications that's going to take over. And I feel it's an issue of expectations because after visiting a lot of these projects, it's very clear that they're doing work, they're developing stuff. But at the same time, it takes quite a long time. They're still in a startup mode where they need to make sure that they're going the right way, test it out, and then revise upon that project to make it better. And this is the cycle that we've seen with a lot of products that are delivered as well. Just take, for example, Pokemon Go. When it was first released, it was very crude in its raw stage. It wasn't battles, new monsters, and even daily quests. But it was refined over time. So what we see right now are kind of the introductions, the tests for different blockchain projects, but they're not really reflective of the final product. So that's what I feel is the current situation. People expect, bang, bang, guns blazing, new Twitter, the new kind of revolutionary Uber that's decentralized, autonomous, but we don't really fully have that yet. We don't fully know what works and what doesn't work at this current point. So we're still at the stage where I feel like the whole market itself is testing to see, okay, what's gonna pop, what's gonna matter, what's not gonna matter, what technologies work in this space. And I still had a debate today where I'm still trying to decide if democracy for running a project is the best way forward. This is very controversial because we always thought, well, democracy is always better. But if you take good companies like Apple, then you know who's running it, Tim Cook or Steve Jobs previously. Or if you talk about Facebook, it's Zuckerberg. Leaders have a very big role in shaping the space. And currently, we're still in a phase where we're trying to decide, should we have powerful leaders or benevolent leaders versus people who are very hands-off? This is kind of decentralized. There shouldn't be good leadership. And you see the argument happening in Ethereum, in the EOS community, and in the VeChain community. So we're still at a testing phase right now, and we're still very early in the blockchain space. So that being said, it's always about management expectations. We had huge, booming expectations in January. This thing is revolutionary. Prices were going like this to reflect that kind of mentality. And right now we're just pulling back to a state where we're like, okay, let's analyze and let's kind of think about what works and what doesn't work. So that's why the prices, I feel, kind of reflect that. We're going through these ups and downs, and a lot of people are contemplating whether to stay in or not. So this is going to be a very volatile time, and I do see this time continuing for a while to really decide what can work. we're basically waiting for killer applications. And I hope to have a discussion with you guys. What you think is the next killer applications? What can blockchain space be applied to? What can it bring to the world? What value can it add to the world? And I'd love to have this discussion with you guys about that. So guys, thank you so much for watching. What do you think about this whole cold space right now? Are you guys, brought into this whole market emotion where we're fighting with each other? Or are you hopeful for a few projects? And if you are, do list them down below and I'll check them out, and hopefully we can have a discussion about that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to click the like and subscribe button down below, and see you guys next time.